So guys, after you've experimented and you found ways to meet your artistic goals with the materials, and you have your armature completely done, your sculpture is ready to be paper mache, here's how you do it. You need newspaper, you need newsprint, and you need paper mache. This goopy stuff, it's so gross. You're all gonna complain so much. I can hear it you now. I so hear it, it's so gross. Okay, well here's what you do first. You need newspaper, and you need to tear that newspaper into strips like so. Okay, you take those strips and you're going to put them onto your armature of your sculpture. So I'm going to take these strips, I'm going to put my fingers on, I'm going to rub that all over. Okay, yes, don't dip this in here, that makes everything real gross. Dip your fingers in and rub the paper mache onto the newspaper and then lay it down flat. Okay, you're going to want to make sure that this all lays down nice and smooth on your armature, because if it doesn't, that's going to make painting really hard. Okay, so you want it to be as flat as possible so that when you go to paint, you don't have a bunch of little bumps. That's not going to be quite so fun. Okay, so laying all that down. Now, when you have this totally covered in newspaper, okay, it is 100% covered. You can't see any little places. Oh, some of the places that kids forget about is like right here where things attach. You can tear that even shorter and sort of wrap it around those bits. Okay, so just make sure it's all covered with the paper mache. All right. Once you have it completely covered with the newspaper, 100%, then your next step is to use the newsprint. Newsprint is the newspaper before they put all the words and the pictures on it, okay? It's the same material, it just doesn't have any of the stuff on it yet. Same thing, you just rub, right? And again, you just want to make sure that it lays down flat. Okay, now the reason we do it with newspaper first is so that we use some recycled material, and then we cover it with the newsprint so that we won't see all the newspaper articles when you go to paint it. Because if you don't cover it up, all of the words and pictures on the newspaper are going to show through your paint, and you don't want that. Now, when it comes to cleaning up paper mache, when it comes to cleaning this stuff up, you don't want to use water. Water will make it gross. Don't do that. You want to use newspaper, okay? I'm going to clean my hands with the newspaper, and this is going to get it much cleaner than the sink and water. This is going to get it much cleaner than a baby wipe because it will absorb all the paper mache. Paper mache is a glue, and just like normal glue, if it dries on your fingers, later it's going to peel off, okay? Don't get freaked out. It's not your skin coming off. You're not allergic. You're just fine. It's just glue that dried on your skin and is now peeling off. Use the newspaper to do your hands and to do the table, and make sure that all of this junk ends up in your trash. Okay? After you have your Alabrije or minimalist sculpture or Chinese dragon completely paper mache'd, it'll look a little something like this. And after this is all dried up, we can start adding some of the finishing touches. See you in the next video for that one.